Hello and welcome to iNurture video. In this video, we'll discuss the fundamentals of app server architecture. After watching this video, you will be able to outline app server layers, discuss AS deployment architecture. An app server is a server program in a device in a distributed network, which provides the business logic for an application program. The application server is frequently viewed as a part of a three-tier application consisting of a graphical user interface GUI server, an application business logic server, and a database and a transaction server. The app server enables a developer to build a web application and a server environment to run the application. An app server has a collection of components that are accessible to the developer using an API. In case of web applications, app server helps in building dynamic pages. In addition to building dynamic pages, several app servers help in implementing services such as clustering and load balancing. Therefore, developers can focus on implementing the business logic in their applications. Application server frameworks contain a comprehensive service layer model. An mobile app server refers to a server that hosts, installs, and operates mobile application and other services. A mobile app server is a key component of EMM, also known as Enterprise Mobile Management. A mobile app server also enables mobile applications to access the backend system and also supports the development of mobile applications, similar to a web server that helps in storing, processing, and providing web pages to the client machines. A mobile app server fills the gap between existing infrastructure and mobile devices. With the rise in BYOD, or bring your own device, businesses are facing an increased need to have a comprehensive system that supports the use of company applications as well as data on a variety of devices and operating systems. EMM has emerged as a solution to this problem. In this context, the mobile app servers is a centralized system that stores company apps and oversees their deployment, distribution of updates, and removal if necessary. The main goal of a mobile app server is to develop existing infrastructure to accommodate mobile devices. A mobile app server contains both a server operating system and server hardware. These functions simultaneously allow the server to provide remote access and services to the apps, which can include authentication, updates, and security features. The features of mobile app server are data routing. Data is packed with the business logic and sent. It reduces the demand on bandwidth and battery. Authentication service. It provides secure connection to backend systems. Offline support. It enables users to use data when device is not connected. Security. It offers security by providing features such as data encryption, device control, SSL, and call logging. Figure on the slide shows the mobile app server model along with the features. Application server frameworks contain a comprehensive service layer model. In a logical multi-layered architecture, the following three are the most common. First, the presentation layer. This is the topmost level of the application. This layer provides the services for handling user interaction with the system and contains components related to the presentation layer. They offer a common bridge for the business logic provided in the business layer. Next, the business layer. The layer contains the business logic for the system and is encapsulated in the business layer. The last one, data layer. This layer enables access to the data that is required for the system to function. The data layer provides data to the business layer using some common interfaces. Figure on the slide shows the different layers of the app server. This three-tier architecture is a client-server software architecture pattern in which the user interface, which is the presentation layer, the functional process logic, which is the business layer, and the computer data storage and data access, which is the data layer, are developed and maintained as independent modules. Most often on separate platforms, this architecture was developed by John J. Dobbin in Open Environment Corporation (OEC), a tool company he founded in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Apart from the usual advantage of modular software with well-defined interfaces, this three-tier architecture is intended to allow any of the three tiers to be upgraded or replaced independently in response to the changes in requirements or technology. For example, a change of operating system in the presentation layer would only affect the user interface code. A multi-tier architecture, often referred to as N-tier architecture or multi-layered architecture, is a client-server architecture. App servers now follow N-tier architecture, in which the web server that contains the presentation layer logic is separated from the application server that implements the business logic due to security reasons, where the web server is installed within a specific network region and enables the access of app server situated on a different subnet using a firewall. Further, it is difficult to install a firewall between the client and the web tier. Entire application architecture provides a model by which developers can create flexible and reusable applications. By segregating an application into tiers, developers acquire the option of modifying or adding a specific layer instead of reworking the entire application. A three-tier architecture is typically composed of a presentation tier, a domain logic tier, and a data storage tier. Figure on the slide shows the entire deployment model. An app server is a server program in which device in a distributed network, which provides the business logic for an application program. An app server has a collection of components that are accessible to the developer using an API. A mobile app server refers to a server that hosts, installs, and operates mobile applications and other services. A mobile app server is a key component in EMM, Enterprise Mobile Management. A mobile app server also enables mobile applications to access backend system and also supports development of mobile applications. Similar to a web server that helps in storing, processing, and providing web pages to a client machine, a mobile app server fills the gap between existing infrastructure and mobile devices. Thank you for watching the video.